Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Surviving Mars. This is episode 42. In the last episode, I accidentally ran one of these planetaries, thinking it was one of the geomagnetic shielding ones, so that was a bit of a noopsie. However, pushing that temperature up did accelerate us a little bit. We are now at a point where we have blue skies, which is very, very cool. I am building a new magnetic field generator, just because I did actually want one. Because we are losing a lot of that atmosphere that we're building, which kind of sucks, but we'll get there. And I put it way over here, so even if it causes issues, it shouldn't really bother anything. It's far enough away, I think, that it shouldn't be a big deal. And I missed that again. That pop-up does not last long, but clearly it was over here. Yeah, it clearly destroyed this bit, which is not very nice. Easily fixed, but not very nice. Well, it's been rebuilt and not fixed, I guess. Not sure what they were doing if they were... But anyway. Oh, yeah, no, we don't need that. That's okay. We don't really need either of those things, so there's no point in doing a trade for the sake of doing a trade, I suppose. Anyway, what else did we do last episode? Alright, I built a waste rock processor to make sure that the mine runs a little better. And the upgrade on that we did has finished, so we are getting 75 metals at a time instead of 50, which is very nice. I don't know if I'm going to do the next expansion on it or not. I mean, it'd be nice, but I'm not sure it's worth 400 machine parts. It doesn't seem that important to me. This, however, is just about ready to go, and that is very good. So we will still be losing some atmosphere, but very, very little. And it's interesting as well, the...
Research complete.
Because wasn't this 384? I wonder if maybe having more of them means you get more out of each one, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but... Oh, research proportional to whatever the atmosphere is currently at, so that is actually just going to tick upwards. Well, that's very cool. Anyway, more importantly, we have the seed vegetation. And that is exactly what we want. Although this one is just for water, that's not the one we want. That's the one we want, vegetation. Because that's going to give us 5% right off the bat, because we are growing this, but it's very, very, very slow. What's interesting is you don't lose your rocket on this one. And I am absolutely good with that. Yeah, absolutely. Off you go. Thank you for that. Very, very good. Because basically 5% is, that's what, 25... Yeah, it's about 125 days worth of progress at the speed we're currently at. Which is just nuts. I mean, the other option, I suppose I could put, dozens and dozens of these forestation plants down, but I'm not really sure I want to do that. Even if it is just me being lazy, I'm not sure I want to do that. On their subject of research, though, so next up is going to be the Martian-borns not taking sanity damage. Then the excavator, so it can be producing concrete. Not super important, but I think it's the last wonder. Or if it isn't, and I'm not sure where any other ones are. Because they usually are all at the bottom here, and we've got them all otherwise, so... Pretty sure that's it for the wonders. And then the rejuvenation treatment just sounds like something worth having, so... Is there anything else we would kind of want? Nothing critical. Suppose we could do this again. That one of those did complete last time, and it gave us the temple spire. which seems interesting, but I don't think we need it. I checked at the time when I first got it, and we had 0 problematic colonists anyway, so it didn't seem like a real big deal. How is things doing over here in... Okay, so it looks like off camera I jiggled this down. I did have it on insane power. I brought it back down to sane levels. Still encouraged, but just sane, because I kept getting notifications that this dome was overloading. And now it seems much, much more sane. Yeah, because it's splitting the load with this one, so much better. Obviously there's a lot of unemployment here because there's not a lot of jobs, but this isn't so much about jobs, this is about just growing people. And it looks like we still may be a bit... that's what, about 70? Yeah, we have enough room for the 500 I'm shooting for. Yeah, we'll get to about 550, I think. I don't know if I want to go for the 1,000. That might be a bit nuts. I mean, I certainly could, but I don't know if I really want to, right? Like, just... I don't know. Kind of just want to wait and put one of these down. Really is kind of what I'm getting at, but these are still not high enough. And this does not want to tell me what level they want. So I don't know if they have to go all the way to 100 or just, 75 or 80 or something. Like, it just has to be close. I don't know. My suspicion is it has to be all the way to 100, but maybe we can get away with it slightly less than that. I do not know. Sourcing is still going. When we get there, what is this going to want? Mostly metals and some machine parts. Well, the metals we're now doing just fine, but machine parts we will grab in preparation. And I think we'll grab a few more electronics while we're at it, because we do seem to be chewing through them.
Funding received.
Okay.
We have a delivery on the space elevator. Alright, so you have left, you're on the way. Basically, just shy of 4 days yet. So sometime during 417 that should pop. Okay. We can absolutely handle that. Yeah, it's interesting we have so many unemployed when there are so many job slots, so it's clearly just the dome. They must be from disconnected domes, which isn't a surprise, of course, given we have several disconnected domes, but it is also unfortunate they won't use shuttles to go to work, but oh well. I don't think I want to completely rip up every dome I have and rebuild them all to make sure they're all connected. That seems like a just a nuts project. That seems a bit nuts to me. I wonder how many of these I'm going to need to actually hit the 100. My guess is 2 more, but that's purely a guess. I guess it also depends on how many times it lets me do the planetary, which is basically a free one. I don't know. So, I don't know.
But I should probably kind of get ready to end up building 2 more of these. So I think we will start with getting the power for them. So that's basically 200, so it's 10 sterlings.
Funding received.
So why don't we go ahead and start grabbing some electronics in preparation for that. And start getting them built.
Funding received.
Doesn't really matter where they live. Maybe let's put them down here. We don't have much happening here.
Elevator.
There we go. That's 10 sterlings. I suppose I could actually have put a fusion over here somewhere. That would give some of these people some jobs. It might not be a bad idea, actually, because we have a lot of people that would like something to do.
Research complete.
There's our Martian-born strength, so we no longer take sandy damage from disasters for all the Martian-borns, which I think is now going to be most, if not all, of our people here. It's been a long time since I brought more people down. But yeah, let's go ahead and grab, and I'll put it right in between, so that way either dome can supply it. We'll even plug it in on both sides, just to make very sure. That will absolutely help in terms of jobs and extra power. But I am curious now, do we have any, what would that be? It's a quark, right? So 453 are Martian-born, 455 are not. Okay, so we have two people that are still Earthbound. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Wonder if there'll be any kind of pop-up or event when you have nothing but Martian-borns. So I would be curious for that. I mean, I know it doesn't actually matter, but that's just the kind of thing that interests me. Hello, Marsquake, thank you for that. Alright, let's get all of you open. So that's our 200 power. And again, I think I'll put them kind of over here, so the only thing they will damage when they quake is themselves. Actually, what's the range on the nearest hub? I might need to give them their own drone hub.
Funding received.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a drone hub out here, and then might be that's the best way. I think that's the best way. Okay, so if I want 2 of these, that's 500 metals and 100 electronics. So we already have everything we need for them. So now it's purely a case of letting them get it all done. If you do the drone hub first, it can take over. Yes, thank you. Let's get all those electronics back. Or a good pile anyway. Good enough.
The metals I'm less worried about now that that mine is grinding them out nicely.
We have a delivery on the space elevator.
It's good to see that me telling them this was highest priority and they're still mostly working on this. Good time, guys. Give you 10 drones, that should be tons. And that should give you easy access to materials of any kind. Except food, you don't need that. Actually, let's just do this with what you need. So it's really just metals and electronics. Because you just need electronics for maintenance. You just need metals. Yeah, so just metals and electronics is all that this thing needs. Okay. How is my fusion plant doing? It should be up by now, right? Oh yeah, and like I say, we had so many bored people. So this actually works out really well. We still have a lot of unemployed, but it's definitely much better. And of course, that's just an absolute ton of power. More than we need, for sure. Cool. $15 hours. Okay. So yeah, about here or so in 17. Probably during that toxic rain, but anyway. Or just before it. Yeah, we're almost done the water. That is so cool. Which means we have way too many moisture vaporators now. But that's a good problem to have as far as I'm concerned. So we can handle any leaks very, very easily.
Funding received.
Refresh that. I'm assuming those are just waste rock full messages. I'm not overly worried about them. Okay, good. You are basically working on one before the other. Instead of doing them both at the same time and never finishing either. There we go. Awesome. Love it. And that yeah, it's just such a huge boost. The other thing I don't know is how often we can, like how long I have to wait before I'm allowed to do that again. But either way, that's something we're definitely going to be doing quite a bit of. Because that drastically speeds this up. Like our forestation plants are so slow. Can we actually see, probably not from this range, but you can definitely see like the water level, you can definitely tell. Oh yeah, actually you can kind of see greenish. Well, that's very neat. I like it. I like it. And yeah, I mean, we definitely don't need both. In fact, we technically don't even really need this one yet.
because we won't be getting full value out of it, but I'd rather just have them done and then we don't have to worry about them. Unless we end up needing more, I guess, because I am just guessing at how many of these we need, but it is entirely possible we don't need this many. And we can put our rocket back over there, as good a spot as any. Doesn't really matter. Oh, you're going to let me do it again already. Fantastic. And I guess it's good we have multiple rockets, because you can refuel while this one's gone. We definitely have enough seeds, even though it shows that we're not producing that many, but I think we must be, because I haven't bought any in a very, very long time, and this number hasn't really moved, so...
Funding received.
That one's up. So yeah, so at this point we have no loss whatsoever, so we're getting full value out of our carbonate processors. Yeah, that's for temperature, which we don't... Well, I guess it's some atmosphere as well. I'm just looking for ones that are just atmosphere. That one's just for water. That one's just meteors. Yeah, that's the one we're already doing. So greenhouse gases might just be the only one we have. Okay. Oh, no, sorry, that's from water. Yeah, no, we don't want that one. Well, we don't really need the temperature so much, but it might not be a bad idea to speed this along as well, so... Well, it's going to cause more toxic rains. Nah, maybe we'll just wait. We'll be patient. I'm good at that, right? I'm definitely really good at patience. Drones here. Oh, you only have 7 drones. Let's get you up to 10. See if that helps at all. Now the shuttle's being super busy. I don't think I can do much for unless I build another hub somewhere, which I certainly could do. Might not be a bad plan. Just not sure where to put it. I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe we'll put it over here somewhere to kind of help this one out. I don't really want it too close to that though. Maybe we'll put it over here. Yeah, that seems like a fine spot. Now we are brutally low on concrete. So I have to stop doing trades for a little bit. At least I guess until we get the excavator going, which will certainly be next. And we definitely need more machine parts for it, so we might as well get them going. Right. Sorts that out.
Funding received. We have a delivery on the space elevator.
Okay, so we'll max out additional shuttles. Which means we probably... Yeah, we'll probably need more electronics now. That's fine. I'm going to say no to that, as we are low-ish on concrete.
Funding.
Okay. And that one's just about ready to be built. And again, we don't need it yet, but that's good for later. Okay, well, I think we're going to leave things there for today, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. See ya.